What's up, guys? Hello, hope you're doing great. I am also doing fine. Yeah, I am _Boke is my YouTube channel name. Kindly consider subscribing, like, share, and comment to my videos. And for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for the love and support you're showing unto me, guys. I never take that for granted. So my good people, actually today I'm coming live and clear from the Villa Medellin after a while, and I had to pay a visit to know what is going on at the Villa Medellin. I've really missed this place and I'm here so happy. So happy. And I'm here with the Saja.
Yes. Hi guys.
So there is a person at the gate.
Yeah, there is a person at the gate now, and also here you want me to talk. I don't know which is which.
No, you can go and do your work. Do your work. Perform your duty. But it is not a person. So yeah, the only honest guy in the village.
Yeah, what's up guys? Welcome back to I Am Boke YouTube channel. My name is Only Masubu, and today is a very happy day over here. From Mombasa to the village, guys.
Oh my god.
You know, nowadays Mombasa is like going to the border of Kenya and Tanzania. From Mombasa to there. You are just flying Mombasa. Back. So guys, if you're watching this, remember to subscribe, like and comment. I got the name Only Masubu. Your subscription is highly appreciated.
Wow.
Hey, okay.
Yes.
Today you are shining.
I'm always shining. They call me the name girl. This is my look of the day today.
Yeah, just look guys. Wow.
You're crazy.
I see some hanging object.
What hanging up? What?
No.
Is what you're talking about?
Not you.
Oh my god, the engineer now. He said that
Talk about the engineer.
Okay, the
Yes.
engineer.
Come. Guys, ready to work. I'm from my chief chef, you know, look at the...
He's doing the preparation there.
Mosh.
Smoke. Wow.
Guys, everything is just possible, and we are just here to the Medellin, and everything is just at its own shape, and everything is making shape, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, so here we are just relaxing and making our own lunch.
Yeah, sure,
which is
guys.
just bananas plantain plantation.
Wow. Stop talking what you are talking about. So we're just heading at the Fishpond construction site, and this is the manager of the site there. You want to tell us everything right now, what's happening? You know, I really enjoy watching these things of your fish things. Today you enter the fish, tomorrow you take out the fish. Guys, it makes me like, I feel like, oh my god. Okay, so far so good. How is everything?
Everything is good, and it's just a small synopsis on where we have just reached in terms of fish farming. And as you can see, the work of yesterday was just concreting this sideway. We just dug here a ditch until the further end.
Yes.
So as we can now restrict water that might be oozing from the fish pond. You know, this place is a clay area, and it might be just drainaging itself. Then it's just popping from the other side of the villa, which is this part. So we have to restrict it. And from the high concern of what we are just doing here, people might just ask, why are you doing this? Why can't it be perfect from inside? You know. So that's the biggest question people are just asking. And why are we just putting some of the ditch here and concreting that place? It's just because of this perimeter wall was just before I could just get into the contract. This perimeter wall had been constructed at this area. Okay. So it was just constructed so as it can just restrict people not to move or access the villa in any other point or accessing the villa, because we have the main door at this place here. So whenever it was constructed, it was not constructed with the aim of just withstanding water here, or in an aim that it was planned that we shall have something like a fish pond here. So whenever it was now constructed here, Maro told me, come and see anything that's, how can we just now get a fish pond into this area? So that's how now I talked about, I can just use this wall as part of the perimeter wall of the fish pond. Wow. So I had to restrict water inside and outside, so as this wall can now be so firm to withstand the currents and also the water effect.
Guys,
Yeah.
do you hear those terms? Hope you're getting it. Okay, guys, from him, he has just explained why they are putting these concrete thing, and inside the to the other side down there is tiles.
Or in the perimeter wall, the inner perimeter wall, it's the same. It was concreted the same.
Wow.
So as this perimeter wall now will be strong enough to withhold any currents of water. Wow. And the forces, you know, this water has how many? So many forces here. And we have the small.
Look at the small. Yeah, I can see them. There are so many right now. How many? Like so far?
You cannot count them.
You just pour them inside.
No, I never poured. They're just hatched here already. Yeah, we have tilapia fish here and we have the ornamental fish here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we have 300 tilapia fish and we have 110 ornamental fish here.
Wow.
So in that position, the tilapia fish have just hatched already, and they're just coping up with life, and everything is just coming
no
clear.
Case of dying.
There's no case of dying here because we have now restricted everything into its own position.
Wow. Yeah. What about the treatment and food and everything?
Food is already there, and we are just using commercial feeds, which is just we are using a technique of feeding called intensive mode of feeding. So in that case, we are just using the concentrate feeds only. So as we can just feed them and they can just get all of them food.
Wow. So for
the feeds I'm talking about, they can just be consumed by the tilapia fish and also the ornamental ones.
Wow. So what about the feeding? How many per day?
It's just 1 kg per day.
Per day?
By now, and we don't want to just train them so to can just have so much food compartment here. We want them to have a minimal amount of feeds to eat, so that they can just stay here for a long period of time. You know, they're just for survival values. So we don't want them to be in a position that we have the market demand for them. So they have to stay here for a long period of time. Yeah, but a tilapia fish can just stay up to 10 years and it can just reach 5 kgs.
Oh my good.
Yeah, so but the ornamental ones, they even grow. We have some ornamental fish here which are so big.
So
by the
big,
way.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I saw them the other day at Mara's video.
Yeah,
when you're trying. Okay, what about, let me just ask you, what about this level of water?
The level of water?
Does it reduce? Because
no, that's the level of water right now, and we have an outlet pipe at that far end. You can just go there and see it.
I can't. You wanna put this light for them?
Yeah. Those are the lights. They're just going to be lit during the night session. So people, whoever will be just on top of the filament gene, will be watching them during the night session.
Wow, guys, can't wait for the final look of it, huh?
Yeah, it's coming. Right?
Yeah, sure. Everything is just changing and it's taking shape, not what we expected actually.
Sure.
But the other time that the fish, oh my God, I've just seen a big fish here.
Yeah.
It disappeared, guys.
Tilapia,
I don't know. It was there, the big one. Yeah, but this other side here, the water is so high than the other side.
Yeah, from this point.
Yeah, sure.
From this point, water is 1.20 meters. But from this point here towards that far end, it's 0.95 meters.
So to me, this place is deep, huh?
It's very deep.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very deep because this is the place we call harvesting pot.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a harvesting pot.
Yeah, that's why the other day you were just touching the fish the other end.
Yeah.
Okay,
so whenever we drain
water
water from that far end, it will just be attached onto this position.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
And by now, this is the same beach we are just talking about. So by tomorrow, we are just going to concrete it until that far end, so as we don't have water oozing out or penetrating to the villa.
Sure.
Because the way you can now see this place, it's just going to be removed all the things that are just happening here, which are not necessary for there. So they're just going to be pulled out of this side, so as we can just get here a ballast to be just compacted here.
Wow. What about the cleaning of this thing?
Which one?
For how long? Like this?
Cleaning, it takes after every 4 days. I do clean the green algae. That's just the green bloom that do happen onto the sideways of these walls. So that's the greenish color, whereby that's the algae now we are talking about. And you can now see even the fish there. They're just eating that algae.
Yes, guys. I wish I could zoom this so that you can see. But once I'm near there, they will disappear.
Yeah, they will disappear.
But they are so big and beautiful. They are red, yeah?
Some
Red fish.
are we have the whitish black, we have the tilapia, we have the red.
Guys, they're going. They're going.
They're disappearing.
But there are so many right now.
Yeah, there are so many. 410. Remember.
Guys.
Yeah.
No, the fish pond is now the fish pond, huh? But
So,
what about the big fish that died?
The big one? The big one was just stocked onto this second fish pond, as we had not finished the tiling protocols onto this fish pond. So we just stocked them onto this second fish pond. That's where now the tortoise were. So they just, it just suffocated because of the journey and the stress. And whenever it died there, tortoise do eat whatever dies between the fish or anything like frogs.
Yeah, sure. Hey, but I felt for that fish even, because that fish seems to be very expensive and also it was so beautiful.
Sure. It was called a koi carp, but we have more of the koi carps now here.
Oh, the small ones?
Yeah, the small ones.
Wow.
Yeah,
Now they are coming to get the real life of the Villa Medellin.
The real life of this area. And now this second fish pond, we are just going to have a brood stock. We want to rear our own ornamental fish onto this site. Yeah. So this second fish pond, we have now embarked on it. So every concentration will just into the second fish pond. But we have done with the first fish pond right now. So the second fish pond now. So it's just concreting this outer area and plastering where it's not plastered and tiling where it's not tiled. Then we compact hardcore onto the bottom level of the fish pond.
Guys, this is what we are talking about right now.
And that's how water now will be just draining in.
And out there.
We have 2 outlets there.
Okay,
We
but
are
that's
accessing the third.
Oh, still it's going down there.
Yeah.
There was the third. Oh yeah, sure, it was there.
there's a
It
third
was
fish
there.
pond
It was
there.
there. Now I think that now I'm coming to.
The reality.
Yeah, sure.
So that's how everything is just moving onto this fish farming project. So after now the second fish pond, we are going to the third fish pond. After the third fish pond is coming to be the craziest, because we are just going to have a fountain fall onto that area, because that's for the turtles and the tortoise to just be there. And one of the uniquest things ever possible, it's just that backyard there. It's called a swimming pond.
There.
Yeah,
guys,
a
we're
swimming
talking
pond.
about the other end.
The other part where now we have the source of water, it's just called the spring source. Into that position now, we are going to restrict water and make it in a way we have turtles will be just stocked there, and the people will just be swimming in that position with some turtles.
Oh, but the place is so small.
It's not small. It's from that far end onto this end here.
Oh, you're going
so
to work
and
on it?
up that upper area, we are just going to put some stone pitching and also the arrow roots, so as it can just bring that nature over a source, a spring source already.
Wow.
And alongside this area, you know where you are stepping. This is just called it's just concreted because of restricting water not to move onto this area. So it's just going to be a small fish pond here.
Okay.
So this is where now we shall have a brood stock here, and whenever we have the spawning time of the male, whenever they finish the spawning time with the female and to this position and they are laying some eggs, so they will be just stocked here, so as they can now return to their normal life. So as whenever now they are ready for then spawning time, it's ready, so they'll just be kept back or given back to where they are going to fertilize the female.
So far so good. Which is the biggest challenge that you've ever come across ever since you started this?
Biggest challenge is whenever I never knew that these perimeter walls were not in a position that they can just withstand the volume of water. So the challenge is now getting it to into a restriction where it can now keep a hold or get water to be in touch in that fish pond. So I have to remand it again, so as I can just give it strength, so as it can withhold the water that will be just onto the pond. So that's the biggest challenge here, because the engineer was just behind this construction of the Villa Medellin. This was part of the decor of the Medellin. So he never constructed it in a way that the fish pond will just be here. So it was just an abrupt issue. Whereby it happened that way, because even him he never knew, and even Maro never knew that I'll come up with such kind of a thing here. So it came to a coincidence where now the fish pond had to lie onto this perimeter wall.
Okay.
So the challenge now is just concreting here,
yeah.
so as I can now restrict water not to move out.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But
wow.
the other segments I started with are all okay. Between the outlets, the inlets, the drainage pipes, and how water will just be accumulated in that pond, everything is secure.
And what if, are you sure that the water, once you place this concrete at that level,
Yeah.
the water won't...
They are going to go down a
down,
little
yeah?
bit, yeah, so as they can now restrict that area.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. And maybe I can ask this question. From these farming of this new,
farm?
what do you call, modern fish pond?
The modern fish pond by the name
Yeah.
Flying Beam
Flying
Fish
beam.
Ponds.
And the other one of yours, the traditional one, like the local one.
Not the traditional, it's just called the Athens Fish Ponds.
Yeah, okay.
This is just the Flying Beam Fish Pond, and
Yeah.
my project,
Yeah,
they
sure.
are just called the Athens Fish Ponds, which are just for the commercial purposes only.
Maybe I can just ask you from the two, the comparison of the two. Which one is the most easiest one?
The Athens ones.
The Athens one.
Yeah,
That
because it's just digging out,
Yeah.
then water accumulates, then you stock your fish.
Yeah,
But
sure.
this one here, you have to construct, repair,
yeah, sure.
seal all the seepages, because this place naturally has water and it's just a clay area.
Yeah, sure.
So and from the idea of Marwa, I wanted to just concrete everywhere, so as we don't have water oozing out.
Yeah, sure.
But Marwa needs something that has land breeze and sea breezes here. Whenever now, during the night session, the coldness, the warmthness should be there. So that's why we used the ground floor. We used some of the stones, so as they can now bring that warmth during the land breeze and sea breezes.
Okay,
Yeah,
now I understand.
that's
so. And also the other one is more easy for the you know guys.
The Athens fish ponds, it's just having the fish pond there. You just fertilize the fish pond. You just you rear some of the fish, or you install fish there.
I have a crazy question again.
Yeah.
will you feed this with the mavia ng'ombe?
No. It's not going to be fertilized.
Because the other one we used to do that, huh?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
We have positive impact why we use fertilization
Yeah, sure.
onto the pond.
Yeah.
And fertilization now can just either use the manure, either use the cow dung, which is just wet, still wet,
Yeah, sure.
or you can just use the concentrate fertilizers. So whenever I consider using the cow dung, because it turns water into green with an immediate effect.
Wow, yes.
And also the scent of that cow dung doesn't go hand in hand with some snakes. So you can never find snakes loitering around.
Yeah, sure. That's
Yeah, and also whenever now they neutralize water, they get that green bloom. So that green bloom, it can just be appearing onto the top surface of water in a very fast time, and they can just be eaten very, very fast. So I do compare that one with fertilizers like the concentrate fertilizers, the animal waste, which are just the cow dung, are best.
Wow,
yeah,
wow.
even Chime, we have Chime. Chime has an extra point of positivity, where Chime is just the grinded grass or chewed grass and swallowed. So before it's now digested, now the cow was slaughtered. So that's what they remove. So whenever they remove that stuff as a chime, whenever you throw it there, it's one of it turns water into green, and it's the feeds.
It's sure.
Yeah, whenever even it decomposes, it is a fertilizer.
So people have to know that this one is not the dirtiness.
That's
it's
not the dirtiness.
Most important thing.
Yeah,
in
that's
this.
that's called the algae.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
guys,
and most of the people can just ask, why is water not so clear
Clean,
here?
yeah, sure.
And
I know many people do ask you at your comment section.
yeah. The only positive impacts about this one here, whenever we have whenever we have a fish pond like this one, it's just located outside where light on it, and we have photosynthesis, you know.
Yeah, sure.
What's the work of the photosynthesis or the chlorophyll, you know. So whenever or now sunlight lit onto it, we have some plants that will ever occur into this area. Either algae, we have phytoplanktons, and also we have zooplanktons. So whenever we have both of those plants, they should just come out into this fish pond. So that's why you can just have the algae. And the algae is the biggest food for the fish.
Yeah, sure.
So they do eat the algae in entire life.
Wow, guys,
Yeah.
you look at them. I don't know if you can see them actually. I don't know. They're up here.
Sure.
Oh my god, it's only that I'm direct from the sun,
Yeah.
but I can just go slow. Oh, they disappeared again. Like there were many around here. I don't know what they were trying to eat. But is it that they will not? The big one will eat the smaller ones.
No.
Really?
They are not.
It's not happening
cannibals.
like
They are not cannibals.
They're not. Oh,
They are not
okay,
cannibals.
okay.
The only things that are just cannibals, Nile perch are cannibals, and also the catfish are cannibals. And also they are so aggressive to others.
Wow.
But we have some of the fish which are so aggressive and cannibals.
Look at the red one.
Yeah, we have the red ones there. I don't know if you can just view there.
It's only that the other end there.
There are so many.
Guys, I don't know if you see the red one. Yeah, they're so beautiful inside there.
Yeah, sure.
I think I have to build even me a fish pond in my dream house one day.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. Like, oh my god, this is the kind of thing that
maybe if you have a place where it's just swampy area,
yeah.
it will just occur to be naturally like
Yeah,
this
even
area.
me, you know, Marwa.
We have now the big ones at the front there.
Yeah.
Come with outside. Come here.
Oh yeah,
Come with
guys.
outside. No, come with outside. Eh?
Okay.
Okay. Beep there now. Go small. They're going. They're there. Like that. Go. Oh, it's sinking.
It's good.
You can now see it?
Yes. It sinks.
They're sunk. Eh?
Yeah. They're in now. They're not like now. I'm coming like to believe like it's real. It's real, guys. It's real.
They are very beautiful. They are very beautiful. Yeah. So guys, this water is just a small synopsis on what we are just continuing in with, and everything is just making shape, and that's how now a fish pond looks like. And whenever we now finish everything to that far end of the third fish pond, now it now looks so natural, and how water will just be moving in a systematic way.
Guys, imagine now these lights.
Yeah, they are going to be lit here.
You know, most people are like, how is it that the water is not that clean?
It's going to be clear because of we have rain.
Yeah, right now
This
it's very
is a rainy season.
Yeah.
And we have not yet backfilled those places there, and we are going to put some stone pitching so as a splash erosion doesn't affect the water.
Okay.
And also we have that water alongside that area. Whenever it rains, the splashes, it's just at the soil, so it dirtifies the water. That's why it reflects into the inner part.
Okay.
But after 2 to 3 days, it will now be so clean and clear to the bottom level of the fish pond. I don't know if you saw to Ayamaru. I ever saw he just took the GoPro and inserted in.
Yeah, sure. I saw that
You saw
video.
that one?
Yeah, and at that far end there, the day that someone jumped inside the water.
Yeah.
What was that? Who was that?
That was the part of the team who were just here for the plumbing session.
Like
But,
that guy was enjoying swimming inside here.
No, it was. Yeah, I was there during that video. Maybe I can just show you. Can show people who we call the thief during that. But I don't know if I have that video. It was one of the people who could just be swimming here during that day. So I can just show the people who was the thief, and we have them here because
Guys,
we have the thieves
imagine
here.
someone swimming inside that. Oh my good God, that person was crazy.
So everything is good.
Oh my God, guys.
So we are going for lunch,
Yeah,
time
sure.
edition, and guys.
He's angry, but okay, it is what it is, guys. But you've heard from him,
yeah,
like
sure.
everything is that going on shape and taking shape. Like me personally, I've just come to see that things are just working here. And from
The
my
reality,
the
yeah.
reality is, I've just seen the red fish, the big fishes that they're still swimming, and they're swimming and they're enjoying.
Yeah, sure.
Small fishes, small ones. They're eating. They're doing what you can. Oh my God! Like it's real, guys. For those who are
the reality now, we are talking about the reality.
You've not believed it. For me, believe it from my side. It's real.
Yeah, sure.
So guys,
Everything is possible, guys.
what do you think about this man? Like the terms that he uses to talk. Oh my God! Like oh my God!
Everything,
it's crazy.
guys.
It's crazy.
It's just a small shout out about myself here. I'm just called Gintu, and you can just call me into my YouTube channel. It's _Gintu. You can just find me there, and you can just get linked into fish farming.
Yeah,
Everything about constructing a pond, site management, tools and equipment management, sites, and also rearing and stocking working of fish, how to decompose and fertilization, everything. You can just get it from it's_Gintu. Visit that channel. It's just for you to learn about the fish farming and the vlogs.
Wow,
so guys, thank you very much for you. I am Boke for just giving me this opportunity to just share my thoughts to this camera one-on-one from the Medellin.
You think that is now anchoring the news, guys? It's crazy. But guys, for the first time, like I say, thank you so much, Gintu.
Yeah.
For those who don't know about this, actually Gintu is my uncle, brother to my father. The other day, like our family is just blessed with hand-working things, like we just
art, craft.
Yeah,
everything is possible.
And everything is possible.
And I'm going back to school
to do
because
what?
To finish my course.
Which one? The
Chief chef.
But you did the exam.
Yeah, I did it, but
you have to upgrade.
I performed well, and the school has now arranged so as I can just be funded fully by the school.
Wow.
I was position 1,
guys,
in chief chefs in terms of studies and these crafts and everything to draft or to give something, or whenever I decide to do something, I do it perfectly.
It's mariculous.
Mariculous is an English name. It's a vocabulary.
It's a vocabulary, guys.
Yeah.
Because what's happening to him, and we share the names, by the way. I'm Gintu, he's Gintu.
Yeah.
And it's just like God. For me, I just performed well, and I get the free ticket, like free ticket to do my exam, my big exam, which is coming on April.
Next year or this year? Me, it's on July.
Meets April. Now I'm going to do my TOT exam. Sponsored by my school.
That's cool, man.
Wow.
That's cool.
Guys, it's happening! It's happening!
So that's what we are just looking forward to, so as we can just come up with a solution onto our village and transform it the way Maru has transformed this village. So as we can just come up with a solution, lasting solution.
Wow, thank you so much. That is it about the villa. Let's meet again in the next one.
Wagwan.
Bye-bye.